I used to caddy on the European Tour, watching the best players in the world. I learned so much, and now I use that to help people save shots out on the golf course. Course management. Save shots, lower your handicaps without changing your swing. Now, I want you to watch this whole hole. I'm playing the par 5 here. I want you to watch from here all the way to the green, because I can guarantee that this is going to make your golf simple and you're going to learn a lot about your game. Reduce your handicap, beat your mates. There is no better feeling. So first off, 18th here, you want to get the ball away if you've got a good card in your hand. So what I do is, I have 3 tee heights when I'm hitting a shot away. I have my high tee height, which is my bombs away shot. I've got my low stinger, which is my lowest tee height. And I've got my fairway finder. My fairway finder, I literally only have a quarter of the ball above the face. This for me just feels as though I can almost, it's going to sound a bit counterproductive to a lot of people this, but squash this ball, hit my little low fade, guarantee me hitting the fairway. We all need that fairway finder shot, and this is mine. I do it with tee height and a feeling. Good card in your hand. It's a par 5, I can't reach it in 2, so I'm not going to try and kill it. I'm going to make sure that I'm in play. Right, picture the shot. First practice swing, I always try and feel the stretch and a pause. Second one is a practice swing as if I'm hitting the shot. Right, let's pick our target now. Great little tip that I always do. I've already put down my line on my golf ball, pointing to where I want the ball to finish. Where you want the ball to finish is key. So I'm there, right, okay, that's how I want the ball to finish. I know I want to bleed it off the left. I know my wind's off the right. Counteract them both. Use the line to get my setup. One look towards target, let's hit it away. Little stinger, bleed it left to right. We're on the right semi. Safe as houses. We've now got a chance to advance it to our layup zone. Make that birdie the easy way. Second shot. I knew I couldn't reach this par 5 in 2, so I didn't have to go after the drive. I'm in the right semi. I'm actually underneath a bit of a tree. I'm blocked out slightly. So I'm electing to lay up. I've got my 5 iron. I'm going to play a punchy shot. Now it's down the wind here, so I don't want to feel like I get the ball up into the air. If I get that ball up into the air right now, the wind's going to keep pushing it down towards these bunkers. My main focus here is aiming down the left. And this is the reason why. Down the right side, the bunkers are a little bit closer to us. So aiming down that left makes it a bigger, open, landing up and laying up area, taking that trouble on the right out of play. So you can see here, the lie's actually not too bad. In the first cut, ball's me to the back of my stance. I'm going to aim slightly left and I'm going to swing down my feet line. I'm going to grip down on the golf club and literally just hold and pose that little punchy shot. Think of this as a tactical layup. My game plan from the start of this hole was not to try and bomb it away, was not to try and go for it in 2. So don't change your game plan. Don't get down here and think, oh yeah, that looks a really nice lie, let's get the 3-wood out. Because realistically, that's not going to happen. I'm keeping the ball out of the trees, out of the wind, keeping it in play. Ball back, open stance, just punch it and advance it. Perfect, look at that run. That is going to run like absolute mad. I'm away from the trouble on the right. I'm down that left stripe. Let's see if we can make a birdie the conventional way. How do you find that? Like changing strategy on a hole? Now, since lockdown, we've all had a little bit more time on our hands, and I've actually played a lot more golf with my dad. And I'm telling you this right now, he is an absolute nightmare. I give him some golf lessons, he comes down, rips it on the driving range, gets out on the golf course. Right, there's a par 5 at Bramhall where he plays. It's literally a layup to the corner. He gets out on the golf course and goes, you know what? I'm going to go for it right now. I'm going over the corner. I'm like, Dad, come on. What are you doing? Stick to your game plan. That is not what we think. That's not what you want to discuss. That's not what I want to hear from you. So anyway, moral of the story is stick to your game plan, and I want to hear what you do right now. Do you stick to your game plan? Let's go make birdie. Okay, so that was that bunker there on the right side of the fairway, which I was trying to avoid. The little punchy shot was absolutely ideal. So we know it's downwind. I've already identified now from walking from my second shot to my third, that flag is at the front. How many times to do this? Play play a peach of a shot, it comes up short. We tried to be too aggressive to a front flag. I'm like, you can't do that. It's so frustrating. So I'm going to bushnell the flag. I've lasered it, 72 yards. So in my head, I know it's downwind, so I'd always think downwind shots, I'd take yards off. So I'd say that's about 65. But I'm not going to do that in this case because, and I'll tell you why, I want this ball to finish 15 foot past the flag. I'd rather leave myself 15 foot past with a putt than not have that at all. So 72 yards, I'm going to go with my 54. Land it, try and land it in the hole or land it just past, guarantee that putt. So over this shot, I'm thinking, right, 72 yard shot, I'll take just past that flag. Absolutely happy days. Come on, picture the shot. Pop her in there. I've just done the most criminal thing I've told you not to do. Pitched it short, rolled it up, gone close. But I think of it this way. If you've got a method you're sticking to, so I was trying to land that just past, I've come up just short, and actually I've ended up okay. So I think if you work towards these principles, it's always better. Remember, put your divots back. We don't want to leave those divots out. Right, let's see if we can convert that. But principles, front flag, let's always aim to be past it. Therefore, if you're a bit short, you're always going to be on the green. If I was playing to land it short of the flag and be really tight, and I'll hit it short, I'm in trouble. Head to the green now, guys. Okay, so that turned out absolutely perfect. I know I was aiming to get 15 foot past the flag, but ultimately, I've done that objective. I've hit the green. I've now got a chance to convert. I know a lot of you are going to be thinking, have a look at this 2-ball. This is my absolute gem. I've used the 2-ball since about this height. I know I'm not much taller now, guys. But since being a young lad, I had a 2-ball, then I went away from it, and then I came back to it. But you know, you always have that putter that you just always go back to. This is that. So on this putt here, I've got 10 feet. This is the way I like to work it. I always like to put the line at the centre of the hole. So always have that line point to the centre of the hole, and I just come behind the ball and check it. I'm now identifying which is the high side, which is the low side. So I think this side here on my right hand side is a little bit lower. So I'm going to walk to that low side, just give it a little bit of a check, make sure the slope is correct, and then right, okay, I know it's a little bit up the hill, left to right, aim a little bit left of my line, not a lot. I really just try and visualise. If I imagined a ball was dotting itself all the way into the hole, that's what I have going on in my head. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm visualising. I'm quite a visual putter, not a very mechanical one. Not the best putt. But if we had a good score in our hands, we came off here with a 5, I think we would all be quite happy. So do you think that will benefit your golf game? Did you enjoy those style of course vlogs? If you did, comment down below saying yes, I would love to see more of them, because I think those things really practically improve your golf. Each individual shot there, you can take a little bit of a snippet, whether it be course management, tee height, how I hit the low punch, what I was feeling on the pitch shot, and the putt. You can take practical aspects that are going to improve your golf. I really hope you enjoyed that new style of video. Thanks so much. Don't forget to smash that big red subscribe button and don't miss any of the content. I see a lot of you saying, Alex, have you got tips on bunkers? Have you got tips on driver? Have you got tips on hip rotation? All these things are on the channel and coming on the channel in the future. New aspects, new theories, new models, so hit that bell notification to not miss any of them. Thanks so much, guys, and see you tomorrow.